Hey friends, 8 Ball here, and welcome back to another Hiveswap Friendism video. Today we will be doing Malik's Bad Route, and I am preparing myself to be absolutely destroyed. Um, I have avoided all spoilers for any of the routes. Like honestly, I've avoided them like the plague, especially since Volume 12 came out this weekend. I've been like off all social media. Um, so I really hope it's not too bad because I really love him so much. He's so beautiful, and this is gonna kill me. I'm not looking forward to this. Um, so we already did the short bad route, so we're doing like the really long one this time. So wish me luck. I'm going to need it. Um, but yeah, let's begin. And maybe you're pushing your luck at this point. A reasonable person would just hit up on one of their many new friends and find a place to crash. But the night is young, so to speak, and you have a really good feeling about this particular desolate stretch of road. You're just wondering where you should hide out for the day when a long car pulls up next to you on the street. You hunch your shoulders and keep walking, hoping that they're just here for the scenery. But you are literally the scenery here. So when the back door opens and two trolls lumber towards you, you can't say you're surprised. You are a little surprised when they each grab hold of one of your arms and drag you into the car. Up until now, you've found trolls to be surprisingly chatty. You aren't expecting the assault and ask questions later approach. The car takes off before you have time to catch your breath. You will never catch that breath. It's blocks behind you now. It's loose. And here you are, without your breath, face to face with a troll who's leaning back in his bench seat. Just straight chillin'. The dome of light glints off his blue eyes, and what someone less hip than you might describe as way too many piercings. He has them on his ears, nose, and eyebrow. He even has a couple on his horn. His hair is shaved in a daring undercut, and his teeth are sharp. Hey. so, saying, hey will get you kicked out of the car. Well, not kicked. You actually jump out of the car. But, so we're gonna say, hey yourself, asshole. Oh damn, some of your newfound self-confidence just bubbled up out of you like spit up from an infant. This is gonna go bad fast. Oh, I'm gonna die, guys. But instead of immediately murdering you, he looks you up and down, checking you out in all your ragged glory. He smiles, slow and lazy. It does things to your guts. Friendship things. His smile stretches wider, going slightly lopsided from his piercing. He looks like what? He looks like he likes what he sees, even if what he sees is you being a rude bitch. Fair. I did just get my boys to drag you off the street. I get how that is a little not chill. Sorry about that. I'm Malik. Malik doesn't seem too sorry, but you're distracted by one of his boys, who is looking at you through a familiar pair of eyes hidden behind a fall of dark bangs. Oh, my child. Hey, I was wondering if you remembered me. Remember? You doubt you'll ever forget, even with extensive therapy. Aww. Yeah, sorry about the cloak and laser bullshit. Just couldn't let anyone else get their fronds on you first. You know. Wow. He was actually looking for you? Like, specifically? For sure, dude. I've been following you. Really? You feel like you would have noticed someone like him. He doesn't exactly blend in. Malik holds up his palm husk with the Chitter app open. You recognize your own profile. Your follower count has gone up significantly since the last time you checked. Right. So, is everyone what? So everyone is going on about this new Chitter account, Alien Invasion of One. Figure it is a publicity stunt or imperial propaganda. Uninteresting, not worth my time. But then I started thinking, what if it's not? If this genuinely is an invasion, how the hell would they have survived this long? The drones should have obliterated a cull-bait son of a bitch like you right away.
That's literally what I said.
They should have taken your hornless head off paragrees ago. They haven't. Why? Is what I keep asking myself. Then I figured out how you must be doing it. Without meaning to, you lean toward him. Have you finally found someone who understands and appreciates just how terrific you are at friendship maneuvers? Who really gets your area of study? You're a robot. Oh, god damn it. Not even close. But he's so obviously avidly interested in you that, well, you tell a tiny little fib. I am a robot. Hell yeah.
Hey, this is kind of crazy. I didn't know you were a robot. Wild. I guess it makes sense, though. You did have a sixth sense for meat and where to find it.
Malik looks intrigued. A meat tracker. That is interesting. Sure. You hope he doesn't try to test that functionality. You doubt you have another meat miracle in you. But all he does is keep giving you piercing looks in between texting furiously. Then he snaps a photo of you. Oh no, he's not gonna post that on Chitter. Hashtag robot? You can't be a hashtag. Everyone will know you're lying and blow your cover. Not to mention your mentions. Don't worry about that. Social media gives me hives. I have a Gorgle alert set for a certain combination of words. What? That still confuses me. After Zebra's place, you're kind of expecting another lavish palace. But when you get out of the car, you see that Malik isn't an indigo. He's actually cerulean. Like Elward and that Ramel girl. And Ramel and that one girl who kept boys in cages. Also, you're starting to think people's hives have more to do with taste than caste. Amicia had a homey little art studio, and Tagora had all those faces and shit. Before he leads you inside the apartment building, Malik turns to Damon and the other lowblood. Turns to Damon and the other lowblood and starts messing around on his palm husk again. Nice job, guys. I'm rerouting this Sathian drone shipment as we speak. Treyaf, I'm sending you those DVDs you wanted. They'll be at your hive when you arrive. The bronze blood ruffian bows to Malik. He looks a little uncomfortable and pats him awkwardly on the arm. And Damon, I'll send your shit too. That shrub you live in.
Thanks, man.
You know my offer still stands. I got a couple extra coops if you get sick of living rough. Damon shrugs.
Thanks, but I can't be tied down. Nice to see you again.
There they go. My boys. I love them with all my heart. You and Malik ride the elevator all the way to the top of the hive stem. And then he leads you into a surprisingly tasteful loft apartment, filled with dirty dishes and weird stains and some strange plants. Come on, my shit is upstairs. Isn't this whole apartment his shit? Yeah, technically. Let's go upstairs though. He brings you up to a higher level that has a Raccoon shoved against one wall and a couch shoved against another, but they are both afterthoughts to just an ungodly amount of computer shit. Right when you got here, you probably wouldn't have been able to tell that's what it was, but now you're used to Alternian's weird bug tech. Squishy and organic, and almost certainly alive. At least, in a way that plants are alive. Though, what? though a couple wires in here are almost definitely slithering. Malik sits down in front of one of his screens and uh, wakes it with a single swipe of his claws. He gestures he gestures you lazily to one of the several office chairs. It squeaks as you sit down and sinks a little under your weight. He proceeds to ignore you as he slides a little pair of thin-framed glasses onto his nose, typing a list of commands into the text box. Then he pushes himself across to another screen with an alert flash in one corner. You know what this is all adding up to. He's an IT guy. No, I prefer to be called... Oh. Shit. Huh? I have this joke where someone calls me a hacker, and I say I prefer the term information specialist. But now that is ruined. Oh, shit, a hacker? What? Oh shit, a hacker was totally your next guess. You can do it again. Nah, movement's gone. No worries. So he's a hacker? That's pretty cool. And subversive? You wonder if he's part of Tysius' secret anti-government movement. You almost ask and then stop yourself at the last second. Whatever Tysius' anarchist leanings are, you aren't going to blab them to this rando cerulean. Just as you love to meet new friends, you really aren't about to throw one under the scuttlebuggy for no reason. Yeah, not a lot of blues get down on this sort of thing. Goldbloods are better with tech. They get that living battery noise, you know how it goes. All the Goldbloods you've met have been, well, Azdaja did have that one scouter thing and Kepram hacked a phone? Or something? Whatever it was a while ago, and Zabid mostly just liked fanfic. Interesting. You'd think they would have programmed you with cultural stereotypes. Huh? Oh, right, you're a robot. You wonder how a robot is supposed to act. You sit up straighter and think about your circuit boards. Malik messes around some more on his computer and frowns. Then he frowns some more, and then he reaches down and picks up one of the thick purple wires from the mess on the ground. He pauses. Apparently he isn't sure where to stick it. He glances down at your cross. He glances down and you cross your legs before he can pull your dress up and start searching for external ports, because nope, that's not happening, dude. You don't have network connections, so I've got to use an Ethernet. Don't be lame. You aren't trying to be lame. You just don't want things in orifices. Eventually, you compromise and let him stick it under your armpit. Like you are a baby having your temperature taken. You watch him tap away at his screen, marveling at the ludicrous choices you've made in your life that have led you to a troll sticking a wire under your armpit because he can't find your Wi-Fi signal. You sit there as his brow furrows further and his frown gets more pronounced. His annoyance bounces him out of his laid-back, cool guy attitude. A blinking purple light flashes on his piercings. Fuck. Maybe my tech isn't compatible. One of the wires is coming towards you, and for a second you think you finally found a piece of technology that is actually alive. But then you see a little flicker of movement at the end of it and realize it's a white snake with beady, intelligent eyes. Ah, a Lucis. Don't be scared. He won't hurt you. He's just checking everything out. I love snakes so much, guys. Of course not. Why would you be afraid of a giant snake winding up your legs? If everybody is really about your legs, you really need to get a pair of pants. Is the snake checking you for artificial parts? Are snakes particularly sensitive to technology? Is it because they're long? Weird. This is a radical situation. I have no idea what to make of you, dude. Hug. You feel like such a dickhead. Can you really continue to live this lie? So last time we told him we're not a robot, so we're gonna tell him I'm a special kind of robot that his instruments can't detect. This is gonna end a fiasco. You're in this to win this. You're riding it out till the end. You tell him that you're actually the latest model of a spy bot from your alien government. Oh, for the love of God. You're so advanced that you are indistinguishable from the real thing. Seriously, you aren't supposed to tell anyone, but you're telling him, since he's so rad. Ugh, this is terrible. You just promised yourself the other day that you'd stop lying to make yourself look good. Or in this case, make yourself look like a robot. Besides, he's never going to buy it. I knew it. There is no other explanation. Fascinating. He leans in close enough that you almost tip backward off your chair. He catches your arm. He's surprisingly strong for such a skinny nerd. Though, you really shouldn't be surprised anymore. Size doesn't correlate to strength with trolls, necessarily. His skin is chilly and his nails press dense into the skin of your arm. It hurts, but not enough to shake him off. Not enough to shake him off. He's looking at you so seriously. What does he think your eyes are? USB ports? You apologize that your robot specs are not the right ones. Malik breaks out of his trance and lets go of your arm. Are you kidding? What am I, some sort of script wriggler? This rules. I'm gonna be the first to crack you. Oh god. Yikes. You half expect him to take out some sort of torture screwdriver and start prying you open, but instead he gives you another one of those unreasonably flirty smiles. When I'm done with you, you're going to have your own entire system. Whoa. I'm hungry. Are you hungry? With that, he takes... swoons. With that, he takes off down the steps, jumping the last few and vanishing down into the kitchen. You're left there blinking at his afterimage. It sounded like he was hitting on you back there. But then he just pranced down the stairs like a bejeweled antelope. You creep down the kitchen to find him pulling things out of the cabinets, opening the fridge with his toes and slamming it shut with a hard kick so that all the stuff on top rattles. His palm husk rings and he pulls it out of his pocket, answering it and spitting a bunch of jargon at the person on the other end. He does all this while rooting around in the drawer of cutlery, talking loud enough to be heard over the rattling. All you know about hacking is that it's usually done by a bunch of greasy dudes with glasses and Dorito dust on their fingers. Usually there's a girl and she's hot. You aren't sure which trope Malik is yet. Possibly a combination of all of them. While he yells at somebody. Hold on. While he yells at somebody over the phone about blockchain, you take the time to wonder, rather sheepishly, how many other piercings he has and on what parts of his body. Oh god. I haven't tried fucking with robots yet, really. So far, I've only reprogrammed drones remotely. You realize belatedly that he's no longer on the phone and is interested in talking to you. Oh right, he mentioned something about that earlier with Damon. Hacking into drones to reroute their delivery routes. Yeah, rerouting is easy. I got almost all my gear that way. All the good stuff is reserved for blues. Wait, isn't Malik a blue? He laughs and puts a pan on the stove. What? Okay. As if. Sure, cerulean is blue, but barely. Every indigo you meet is gonna make sure you know it. You want to ask him if you can help him with anything, but you barely know how to cook when you're... What? You barely know how to cook when you're on your own planet. He pauses with 2 eggs and above a mixing bowl. Hey, You like click-based embryos? What now? He cracks the eggs. The yolks are purple and runny. Your stomach squirms uncomfortably. My bad. Can you even eat? What? Oh, yeah, robot. Of course you can eat. It would be very clever. It wouldn't be a very clever disguise if you couldn't eat, right? Although, now that he mentions it, you really haven't been eating as much as you did on Earth. The meals you've had, what? The meals you've had have been few and far between. But you aren't even that hungry. Weird. Oh God, what if you are a robot? Plot twist. Malik is not even privy to your existential crisis and therefore keeps cracking eggs. Cluck beast embryos. God, troll words are so ridiculous. Not really. No language is inherently any more ridiculous than the other, subjectively. They should really have programmed that in when they taught you to read Alternian. What? Nobody taught you how to read. You're on Chitter. All of your chirps are in Alternian. Let me see your palm husk. He holds out a hand for your phone. What? He holds out. Oh God. He holds out a hand for your phone. His nails are painted in a shimmery black, and he has what? On one of those thick rings that could double as a brass knuckle. Oh my good boy. You tell him that you figured you just had the palm husk on Earth setting, but of course that makes no sense. Nobody here knows about Earth or about English, for that matter. You're pretty sure it's not even the most commonly spoken Earth language. Nope, no translation software. What? Nope, no translation software running. And this is good old-fashioned Alternian. Well, it's not old-fashioned, it's contemporary. That's an idiot. That's an idiot. I'm an idiot. That's an idiom. See, if you weren't a robot, this could really be weird. Well, it is kind of weird that you're a robot. But your Alternian is perfect. You want to tell him that your Alternian is in no way perfect. You have literally no idea what is going on. Oh my God! Guys, my heart is stolen. It's taken by a cerulean. I don't know where it went, but it's gone. But before you can get the words out, a terrific crash comes from somewhere above you. Malik drops your palm husk into the bowl of cluckface embryos. Dang. Fuck. Drones. Oh my god, look at him, he's so beautiful. Guys, I love him so much. Shit, you don't need this right now. You, a fake robot, have no chances against a real drone. With lasers. Even worse, Malik rounds on you, lips drawn back from his teeth. Oh god. You, this is your fucking fault. They must have tracked you here. No other way they could find this place. I'm off the grid. Oh no. You try to point to Malik. What? You try to point out to Malik that maybe the drones are mad about all the hacking business but he isn't listening to you. He's shoving his palm husk down his pocket and making a leap for the kitchen window. Fuck. Can he survive a 10-story drop? You weren't sure. One thing's for sure though. You can't. There you go. Oh, look at his tongue. Guys, I love this dude. I love him so much. Okay, that was not nearly as bad as I expected it to be. I thought it was going to be, like, absolutely heartbreaking, but then I forgot that he was, like, super chill. So, that was Malik's bad end. And this is going to be wrapping up, volume 11, I think? Yes, volume 11. I hope you enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed making it. If you would like to see more like this, there will be a playlist at the end of the video in my end card that you can click, and it has over 40 videos pertaining to Hiveswap Friendism. I have covered all the routes so far, all of them. Um, it's painful. Yes, I know. Um, it's become a problem. Um, but if you would like to play the game for yourself, I highly suggest that you do because it's awesome. I love it. There will be a link in the description to the Steam page where you can buy it for 99 cents, which is a great deal. I mean, just look at this beautiful artwork. True MSPA style. Um, but yeah, so definitely go consider supporting the creators. What Pumpkin's awesome. But yeah. So I hope you enjoy this video, and I will see you all in Volume 12. Bye!